Quite often when I ask my students what it is that they want to do in their life, I get back the answer that they want to be a millionaire. And they don't really understand what it takes to be a millionaire. I would like just today to address some of the traits that millionaires have. And these then you can emulate in your business and help to be more productive and hopefully take you in the direction of being a millionaire. The first is they all tend to start early. You know, we have in the UK a saying that says the early bird catches the worm, and this is still true today. If you can get up early and for example, you do your exercise routine and you take care of yourself, maybe you do some reading, all before you start your day. This allows you the opportunity to get things in place and the planning done before even your competitors get up. I briefly touched on the second, which is reading. You need to be constantly learning, and millionaires are doing this. They are constantly learning because they're getting new ideas to put into their business. You know, there's new technology around and they need to be on top of that. So by constantly learning, reading, taking part in masterminds, networking, and also looking at information which is outside of their traditional sphere of operation, they're able to get ideas which can then be used in their business. So this is a great way to develop an understanding of what's happening in the world. Consistent and everyday learning a new, something new. Right. Budgets. Now, most people, when you talk about budgets, they sort of want to switch off. They're not particularly interested. But a millionaire is really interested in their finances, right down to the last penny. They will know how much is in their bank. They will follow the ebb and flow of their bank accounts. And if you want someone to actually look at your bank account, then perhaps it's time that you started to take more interest. Because if you can see that your balances are going down, you can take action before you get to a point where you are in deep financial trouble. So yes, a millionaire really does take time to evaluate where they are in their business and move money around appropriately, you know. So this is important that we also learn that we need to take more attention or pay more attention to our finances. If you have a budget, stick to it. Okay, so I think above all, millionaires really understand the need to work hard. Often they work from early in the morning until late at night. And in this day, it's all too tempting to be to find the appeal of get rich quick systems, and a lot of people are attracted to that, and many of them are workable. However, unless you are prepared to put in the hours yourself, then you are not likely to reach millionaire status. Yes, you can earn money, but you need to find a way of putting your stamp on those particular services. And to generate an income, you have to work hard, and there is no denying that. So don't be afraid to work hard. At the same time, you also need to learn to relax. So there is a time to work hard and a time to walk away for a while, to relax, to take holidays, to charge the batteries. And by doing that, it allows your mind to become more creative, and in turn, you are much more productive in your business. And you will find that many millionaires may give the impression of having that jet-set lifestyle and traveling the world, but what you don't see is them in the hotel rooms working and checking up on what's happening in their business. You can also speak to people that have had millions and have lost it for the reason that they haven't actually been putting the work in on their business. So it's very important that you understand that having a business and the responsibility of having a business that's worth over $1 million requires hard work. Okay, the next one is perhaps their goals. You have to set goals for everything you do in life. So perhaps you need to set goals in your private life, in your spiritual life, and in your business, and then stick to the plan. You plan to work, and then you work the plan. And by keeping to the plan and adapting to the circumstances or the environment, then you are able to succeed. You can take control. If you don't have a plan, you don't know where you're going, and you won't know when you've got there. You need to have that plan in place, and all good millionaires know the value of having a plan. Many millionaires have failed, and you have to understand and not be afraid of failing. Failing, you have to depersonalize. If you've tried something and it hasn't succeeded, is it a reason to give up? No, it's not a reason to give up. You should be even more determined. You've done something, it hasn't worked, you've learnt, you move on, and you try something else. Each time there is a failure, it is part of a learning process, and you're one step closer to success. So never be afraid to fail. So they are the tips that I'm going to give you on the traits of millionaires for today. The video has gone on quite long enough. If you wish to learn more about the traits of millionaires, then click on the link below and we can discuss this in a free strategy session.